Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I am your Master Cosmologist here with a monthly forecast for the Sun in Gemini, Earth in Sagittarius. We are presently in Sagittarius season. I am an Earth-based astrologer. We do not have our souls on the Sun. Ouch, ooch, burn. We reside on this Earth plane. I speak to you and channel these messages from the perspective of where the Earth is at this present moment. The second day into this season, we have an opposition of the Earth opposed Sun conjunct Uranus. Sun and Uranus at 1 degree of Gemini is a personal revolution that is a involution, that is a combination. Essentially what's going to happen, 111 on the timer, that's a net 3, that's Sagittarius. 1 + 1 = 3. 1 + 1 + 1. There's some math crunching here. Essentially what's going to happen tomorrow is a combination of the mage and the sage, the dark and the light, the good and the evil, the two twins of Gemini. Gemini will merge into one. If you've been, keeping pace with the astrology 144. If not, you snooze, you lose. You missed the memo, you missed the boat. But the Earth will be at 1 degree Sagittarius when this happens, and that is the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going and going and going and going and going. It's got an endless battery in its chest. That one is Leo, so it's Sag plus Leo where the Earth will be, and it's a drum. It's marching to the beat of one's own drum forever and ever and ever. It keeps going and going and going and going. It's endurance. The word that I channeled for Sagittarius season, Sun in Gemini, is the word relentless. So it's coming through with the word relent. Relent is to become less stern, to abandon one's harsh intentions and be more lenient. Relentless is not relenting, unceasing in its severity. The reason this is coming through is because right now we have this power struggle, and I'm going to use that description very loosely. The power has been lost by one power, and a new group is gaining power and control. However, the powers that should not be any longer are having a tantrum. They're not going to go out quietly. They're not going to relent. They're not going to give up that easy. So that is why on the world stage, we are seeing tyranny. We are seeing more control, more surveillance, more corruption, more shenanigans, less order, less civility, all of these things that we are currently witnessing. And they won't relent. They will become more stern. They will become more harsh. And it is up to caring, loving individuals who feel a great responsibility to the people, to the planet, to step up and be just as relentless. So basically, this group that has lost their grip, has lost their control, are losing their minds, will be relentless with the BS that they bring out. It's going to be unceasing. It's going to come down fast. It's going to come down hard. It's going to feel suffocating, and it's going to put people into a flop sweat. And that's the total opposite of what it is that we need to be doing at this time. We need to have a strong grip on our minds, on our personal self-accountability, self-responsibility, self-authority, and step up and start handling business, and also keeping others calm and connected, and not let them be divided and go into a chaotic panic state, essentially. Essentially, we have to become 10 times more relentless in our efforts. We have to double down. This isn't to burn out. This isn't to go against your strategy and authority. You know, if you're a manifester, if you're a reflector, if you're a projector, if you don't have sacral authority, it doesn't mean to go, 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 go. It means to not give up. It means to keep going. It means to double down. It means to really rise to the occasion. I think that's probably the best description, is to rise to the occasion. And that means to step into your own lane and pursue your path relentlessly, you know. I am going to pull some cards. I've got Animal Spirit Oracle and the Enchanted for Hoxa Tarot. Let's see what wants to come through to add to this message for Earth in Sagittarius. Jupiter stepping in here, reminding me that you must fill the shoes. You must step into your biggest, boldest, most advanced, evolutionary, revolutionary self. Neptune is coming in now to talk about the curiosity curve. Okay, so let's talk about the curiosity curve. I've got the Knight of Air as the first card. I'll touch on that in just a second here. The curiosity curve of Neptune is Neptune at 3 degrees of Aries. When Neptune reached 3 degrees of Pisces, that's a decline. It's a rapid decline. It's essentially heading towards the end of the line, the end of the road, the end of the zodiac. It's this kind of peak, this kind of height, this kind of spiritual like epitome. You've attained this level, this height, this status, this stature. And when Neptune slid through the rest of Pisces, it was, do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going? And it's kind of like a skateboard ramp. One side is high and then the other side is low. Now, obviously the zodiac is round, but just follow along. It's like a skateboard ramp. So you go down, 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 and then you get to the end of the zodiac, and you're basically deciding if you want to continue. Now, where you really hit that wall or you advance and you evolve is when you get to 3 degrees of Aries. Neptune at 3 degrees of Aries is this spiritual inclination or incline. So you have to have this inclination to go on, and you have to have the power, the trajectory, the impetus, all of that, all this Sagittarian. So it's Aries plus Sag. 3 degrees of Aries is Aries plus Sag. You have the Aries fire, you have the Sag fire, and then you have this trajectory. So you're going to either hit this wall and peace out, game over, or you're going to pull your nose up and go straight up and over this barricade, basically. We have a really intricate dance on the 29th of May where the North Node and Neptune are going to do this flippy flop of 3 degrees and 4 degrees. How do I want to put this? Okay, I don't want to get too technical and too mathy, but it's coming through, so I'm going to explain it. You have Neptune at 3 degrees of Aries all the way to the end of the month pretty much. And it's pulling you up, pulling you up, pulling you up. Like, can you evolve? Can you get over your own hump, your own barricade, your own preventer of your own evolution? And the North Node is at 4 degrees of Pisces. It's like, do I belong? Do I spiritually belong? Do I fit in? Do I vibe here? You know, it's this kind of interesting dance. They're going to be semi-sextiling, and then they swap. So Neptune will go to 4, and the North Node will go to 3 degrees of Pisces, which is Fomalhaut, which is the degree I was talking to you about earlier about this decline. So it's like 3 degrees of Pisces is pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, when on a movie the airplane's doing a nosedive and you spiritually are pulling your nose up. So basically you're going to pull your nose up and hopefully clear this hurdle is what I'm getting at. That was a lot. That was a lot of math and astrology to say. Pull your nose up, clear the hurdle, evolve, which means you're going to have to be relentless in your pursuit of new things, of technology, of facing things that you might not want to do, facing your sticky wickets, facing anything that challenges you. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be uncomfortable. And the encouragement is to be relentless about change, about trying, about taking risks. The Knight of Air here is, I feel like, guidance, where it's a very relentless archetype, isn't it? It's the Knight of Swords. Keeping your mind sharp. Keeping your mind sharp in 2 ways, you know, educating yourself and also being very perceptive and aware. So you've got the 2 facets here that I think are going to pull you over this hump and keep you in the game. You know, it's the pursuit of knowledge and keeping your mind sharp by doing new things, not being closed-minded, being open. We become very mushy and dull when we don't try new things and when we just want to stay in our comfort zone and do the same old over and over again. And then, you know, the other aspect is that discernment piece, you know, staying sharp, staying ahead of the game, staying 10 steps ahead, watching the players, watching the stuff unfold, assessing, being smart, all of the qualities of the Knight of Swords. Let's get another card. Ooh. We have Beaver and Golden Egg. So the Golden Egg is about your heart and the treasure in your chest. The beaver is a very relentless animal. You know, if it gets stumped, it's going to keep gnawing away. If its dam gets broken, it doesn't just cry. It goes and gets more logs and repairs the damage. It is relentless in its gnawing, in its construction, in its building. It feels like there's a build back better kind of quality because you're relentless about pursuing your passions, your heart, what you think is treasure and worthwhile for the world, building that and bringing it out. Do we want any more cards here or shall we leave it? I'm hearing one more. Ooh, the High Priestess. She is a very unrelenting looking High Priestess. She isn't a scaredy cat. She isn't a weenie. She isn't a wimp. She is sitting in her power pose, taking up space, wings out, where whatever effery they throw out, whatever weirdness comes out on the world stage, whatever spooky BS craziness that they want to try to diminish her and scare her off with, she's just immobile. She's unmovable, unshakable, unfazable. She is way scarier. I feel like there's this unrelenting bad bitch energy here where you have to embrace that half of you if you've been a goody two-shoes your whole life. A different part of you needs to come online at this time, and to not be afraid of it or its power. Be completely possessed. Don't let these possessions creep back over you and run you amok or scare you or drive you crazy or put you into fear or paralysis. That's what I'm getting with her, okay? Stay in this power. Stay in her energy. Stay in her vibe. Just embody it. All right, that's what I've got for you, and I will see you guys all on another video. Bye.